Hello, everybody. It's Advent. Welcome back to my podcast. It's been a while since we talked. It's been a while since we connected. And today we're going to be talking about the honest shift. You guys know I could come here and talk y'all ears off. So I'm going to just give y'all a few little key points so y'all could really understand where I am coming from and maybe adapt these changes that I've done in my life to your life. Maybe they'll work for you too. It came to my attention that in order to be accomplished in anything you are doing, you need to learn how to do an honest shifting of action. If you're not passing school, you need to learn how to study or find different ways of studying so you could get through school. If it's work, you need to change your work ethics. If it's just waking up, you need to do an honest shift for anything in your life to change for the better. And it can honestly be the worst too, because you never know the outcome of life. Just because you put positive work out there doesn't mean positive results will come back to you. Personally, as a 24-year-old young man that was raised in churches, that was raised in a third world country, dominated state, which is New York. I'm from Haiti. Everybody knows that. I thought my purpose was to serve everybody else around me. As I'm getting older, I start understanding just because I am pouring into other people is never a requirement for them to pour back into me. Although you need to find some people within your inner circle or around you, period, that are willing to do the same things, if not more, for you. So I thought I was giving myself love. I was boosting my ego. I was finding out who I am by helping each other. That's the reason why you see I went to EMS. I've done like a lot of photo shoots for free for clients. I volunteered at different churches. I worked at different churches. So that right there for me, that's who Advent was, and that's what built me to be who I am. It has its positive, but there's also negative outcome because in that process you don't really know who you are, because once those people or activities are out of your life or they are behind you, now is like you battling yourself all over again to find a new version of you, and you become this unstable person mentally. Victimized mindset is something that's going to set you back. Is not gonna make you any better. Everybody else gonna see that's the role you like playing. So you need to be honest with yourself. And pouring into other people, and I'm gonna give you this analogy, and you've seen it in churches, you've seen it all over and all around. You see people always use like two cups, two different cups. And as they are using the cups, you see one cup is full, the other one is not, and the cup is not necessarily asking for anything because it can't speak, but the person obviously see one cup needs fluid. As you pouring the water from one cup to another, that cup is not telling you, hey, I'm full, or hey, I'm almost full, or I'm at my limit. It just keep receiving. And even if you fill it up all the way to the very top and the water is going overboard, falling on the floor, on the table, wherever you are, that cup just gonna keep receiving, and it's just gonna keep overflowing until your cup becomes empty, or whatever cup was in the opposite hand becomes empty. And that's really what I see friendship and life is really about. This life is very funny. You will find people sit here and they tell you this is not the type of person I am. Everybody talk the big talk. You need to learn how to stand up to those people. That's just a cup being overflown by your presence and by your blessings that's going unnoticed. You would see it's like a relationship, right? When a woman come up to a man or a man go up to a woman, they're like, hey babe, this is what I'm feeling, and this is what I feel like needs to be done for us to have a positive outcome on this topic or on this situation. You would see the other spouse that clearly cares, gonna sit down, listen to them, and have a talk. Or you would see people just overreact. Oh, you get everything you want, or why do you need to do this? Why do you need to do that? Like you making it more than what it actually is. So when you see these type of things, run as fast as you can, because that person is somebody that only knows how to take. Until you know how to stop giving, they're not gonna stop sucking out your energy and leaving you bone dry. You would realize that every time you're doing something for you, then it becomes a problem. And I'm gonna be very honest and very straightforward. I remember I left the church that I was attending. Yes, I did. Although I was dating the pastor's daughter and everything went left, I had my parts, she had her parts. And I did some fucked up shit that, I don't want to get myself in any trouble or give anybody else the attention that they clearly want from me. And I realized all my little friend group disappeared. And everybody's like, oh yeah, watch it was fucked up, da 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 da. And I also remember talking to that person. They're like, oh, stay away from my friends, stay the fuck away from this, like whining and bitching and crying about the whole fucking situation. Because in the moment when you were mad, you told everybody how you felt about me, and I didn't get to defend myself. See, I'm the type of person that I don't defend my name. I let people think whatever they want to think because I know who the fuck I am. When I was around many people, and y'all need to understand this too, when you are around a lot of people, you realize once you remove yourself from these type of people, you start benefiting your own fruits of life. You start saving more money, or you start getting new jobs, or you start getting new cars, house. You start getting new things that you were desired to do because, or desired to have, because in this life you were not meant to just be mediocre. You were not meant just to like, oh yeah, I work a 9 to 5 and sit around people that bitch and whine all day about their fucking life and they're not doing nothing about it. And deep down, everybody around you is a fucking competition. You need to get that. And as I was driving home today, I came up with this in my head. I'ma say it. I'm like a fucking gun, that a fucking machine gun. I have a bullet for everything around me. It's just gonna need the right trigger and the right aim before I aim for somebody that's pissing me the fuck off, or for somebody that clearly needs and wants my attention. The second you start doing things for you for your own happiness, or you start stating your wants and needs in this life, then you become a problem for other people. You become a problem for other people in your surrounding because you are not the convenience you once was to their agenda. People like people that could just sit here and be walked all over like a carpet with dirty feet. They're walking all over you. And then the second you do anything for you, you're a drama queen. You're a problem. You all this, you all that. And in this life, you're gonna meet people like that all the fucking time. And that was my issue. I always wanted to serve everybody. So when everybody came to me with an issue they had, whether if it was about somebody else or about me, I was always pouring into the wrong fucking cup, trying not to be the bad guy, trying to prove myself to people, try to tell people, oh, this is not who I am. This was my situation. This is why I did what I did. I had to embrace who the fuck I was and learn how to be the villain in everybody else's stories, because I had to look at myself in the mirror and be like, I do not give a fuck about what you're doing, because when I'm benefiting you, you have no issues for it. When I'm benefiting you, it's like I am a god and you are bragging about me. And you realize that the second you fucking start switching up who you are, or the second you start doing better in life, the people that move themselves away from you, I'm not calling anybody bums or anything. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, I feel attacked. Well, if you feel attacked, then maybe it's because the water is too close to you. You're getting wet by the things that I'm saying. And no, I don't mean that about a freak way. As a man, the way that I'm talking right now, I already know a lot of people are gonna be like, bro, you acting mad sassy, or bro, if you wanted to talk and all of that shit. No, you have grown ass adult that would sit here and on their off time, like I know some of them by heart, they would just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna post this, I'm gonna act like this because I need this person to know I'm doing this, I'm doing that, my life is this, my life. I don't give a fuck, because I've realized that I've been pouring into you for way too fucking long, and I need to change my ways, and I need to change my I need to stop feeling sorry for you. And once you have that mindset of feeling sorry for people, that's how you get stuck and you really lose your value. You really lose your head. You really lose yourself in the game. And then everybody else is continue to do better than you, and then you sitting here, oh, it's not my turn, or why does God not like me? You have to put yourself first and be fucking selfish. It's what, April 9th. I don't know when I'm gonna drop this episode, but are we gonna drop it sometime this week? It's already 30% into the fucking year. So you're telling me with 30% into the year, you still haven't accomplished half of the shit you would have done if you were focused? You still sitting here with the same car, the same bitch, the same man, the same house, whining. You still didn't get your degree. You still didn't do nothing more. You're gonna pull the same amount of money that you pulled last year. If you made 110K last year, you're gonna make 110K this year because you didn't find a job that could pay you more because you were comfortable. In this life, I'm not here to be comfortable. Not at work, not in school. I was in school. I got my bachelor's. I got a job on my bachelor's now. I work EMS. And on top of that, I've decided to go back to school. I went to school for fucking respiratory therapist. I fucking hated that shit. I hated it to the point where I felt like I was in jail. And I left. And when I left to go somewhere else, I'm fucking happy in the current major that I'm in. Even though I didn't even start it yet, just reading things on it. Because now I'm seeing it's like it's investing back into me. It's fueling me. It's like a circle where whatever I drop in the circle is going round and round. So the energy that I'm giving is coming back. And that's what it means to do an honest shift. Is to leave people behind. Motherfuckers be sitting here like, oh well, you do this, you don't talk to me, you don't do. I'm moving on. And honestly, you need to move on with your own life. You have to move on. I did a video like this where I told people to move on. Watch, the second you are no longer boosting their ego, you become a problem. You become a target. And this is with teenagers and also adult. People don't know how to be an adult about situations anymore. They just want to put a certain target on your back and they just want to sit here all day long and whine and bitch about, oh, well, I'm getting very comfortable. Oh, well, after everything I've done for you, this is the result you give me. When people tell me that, I have to look at them and say, what results did I give you? Because you give me nothing to work with. You did nothing for me. I lost myself within you. Or I'm less accomplished because I was around you. When I could have been doing things better, I was at the club, I was partying, I was investing into your goals and dreams, I was investing into your own happiness. So I lost everything about me. Be fucking for real, people. I'm not gonna sit here and be sorry for anything. There's a lot of places when I show my face, you're like, oh, I haven't seen you, heard from you. Great. I'm doing better. I'm doing things that I've wanted to do my whole fucking life. And honestly, if that's not the case of life, if that's not the point, then I don't honestly know what is. Showing up for everybody else in friendship, relationships, and between things does not officially make you the MVP of their league. It doesn't make you the most wanting and loving and caring person for them. You just convenient to them. I'm not gonna sit here and keep being convenient to anybody. No way. I'm not gonna be in no situationships because it's good for you. No. I'm not gonna be wishy washy with you. And a lot of people that know me in real life will know like I tell you shit with respect and I keep it raw because I'm not gonna bullshit anything. Self worth is not measured by how useful you are to other people. You will see some people will sit here and spend years of investing into others and they're getting nothing in return. They're just hoping one day that person or someone that they're investing would love them and care for them the way that they do went forward. When you feel everybody else's dream, you're the one that keep waking up with dead dreams when everybody else is accomplishing everything they're supposed to. Like learn how to speak up about boundaries. Learn how to speak up about your wants and things you don't want in your life. Show emotions. A lot of the young men out there do not show emotion. They just think money, fuck bitches. That's not cool, bro. I know what it's like to be broke, and I know what it's like to be up. Yo, bro, and your demeanor on money, your demeanor in life, like, will get you through every situation. It doesn't matter about the money that you have. It's all about growth. It's called choosing you. It's called being honest with you, investing in you. It's just the beginning. You have to invest in you. Go to the gym. Like, yo, bro, there was a point I got fat. It's because of the fucking losers I was hanging around. Honestly, it was because of the fucking losers I was hanging around with that I honestly got big as hell. The thing is, we sometimes feel like we're wasting time and we don't want to cut things off because we don't want to be like, look at all this time that was wasted. Well, I'm telling you, your time is not wasted. Forgive, never forget, so you can move on and not do the same mistake. You need to step up front and take a bullet for you. Be loud for your own peace. Be firm with your boundaries. Be proud of yourself healing. A lot of people did not proud of healing. What is the problem with healing? Who told you you were a bitch or whatever because you're healing? Bro, healing is what you need. A lot of people is like they wanna bad talk themselves because they went through a situation and they feel sad about it or they feel bad about it. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna do things wrong. I love healing process because healing showed me how much of a bitch I was or how much of a terrible friend I could have been. You know, healing showed me that I'm learning. So maybe you should start embracing your healing moments, embracing that lifestyle, embracing who you are. And then maybe you could honestly have a good shift, the honest shift, the right shift, the embracing yourself, your soul. Put yourself first. Don't just talk. Don't just sit here. "La, la, 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 la." We hear everybody talk. Stop telling me what you could do and show me what you can do. Because we all been through shit. We all hear the same noise, the same words. Women, when men come around them, oh, I'm the type of man, I don't have time to waste, or I don't have time to do this. They've heard all that before, and that men still play with them. So show the woman something different. Men, when a woman comes and say, "Oh, I'm here to give you peace," we all have heard that bullshit before. You're not giving me peace, anything. So what is it? You know, that's all I got for y'all. Do an honest shift in your life. Maybe your life will be a little better.